Hey guys, this is Creekmore of Intelpath. She's been doing coordination for forever.
Yeah, for about 10 years we've been doing it.
And she's who I've used exclusively for every coordination I've done. And she's been very beneficial to help me plan things. Very useful. I hear that from lots of members. But so tell us more about what you do in your new stuff.
Yeah, so primarily our focus is the part 101 frequencies, so 6, 11, do some 7, some 13, 18, and 23 gigahertz. So that's our primary focus. We do that about 90% of what we do is the part 101 frequencies. So I'm a frequency coordinator, and what that means is I'll study a proposed path. So I'll study the parameters that are kind of fixed, the equipment that you want to use, the antenna size you want to use, the coordinates, and we'll study the proposed path in conjunction with other paths that are currently licensed in the area to determine an interference-free channel given the capacity requirements of the customer. So we'll find an interference-free channel, go through a coordination process, and file it with the FCC.
Assuming you're not in my area where there's nothing to do.
Right. So yeah, I mean there are some people like Mike, for example. He's in a very particularly congested area because of the high frequency traders. So spectrum availability is dependent on population and also particular things that are going on in the area. So Mike's paths weren't the easiest for us to do. I think when we take the physical parameters of a path, and if immediately we don't find a channel available, there are some tricks of the trade that we can do to open up a channel. For example, we might suggest to someone to use a high performance dish. We might manipulate the transmit power, turn it down a little bit to meet the interference objectives. So there are some things that some feedback we can provide the customers to open up a channel for them.
So then, a few months ago, you announced that you were doing something new.
Yeah, so we're always trying to do something new, especially around the trade shows. So we're involved for the first time in a spectrum auction. So this is 2.5 gigahertz, and it will be a licensed multi-point frequency, which is always exciting for us. But most of 2.5 gigahertz is owned by Sprint and school systems. And a lot of these school systems, they purchased the license 30 years ago, and they're just not aware that they own it, not aware that it can be a revenue generating asset for their school. So we have been approaching the schools to get them to participate in this auction, and then encouraging people to bid on the frequencies. So the deadline to bid is next week. It was going to be today, but I think so many people have been interested in it, so we've extended it to next week, the 22nd, and then we're going to start taking bids, and I think the deadline to bid will be the first week of November. Again, with spectrum, it's very dependent on the geographical area, what's available. But this is who's participating in our auction. The dark blue circles are people that have already signed up, the license holders that have signed up to participate, and all these little blue circles are people that we're trying to encourage to sign agreements before the deadline. So this is all happening at once, simultaneously. We've been approaching the license holders at the same time approaching bidders, and all of this is going to come to an end in a couple of weeks. So like I said, the first week of November it closes.
And then it looks like on your board we have until October 22nd, 1 week from today, to get the agreement signed.
Right. I can deal with that. Yeah, so once someone signs an agreement, we can then tell them what's available in the area, and then based on megahertz pop, we give them a valuation of what they're looking to pay overall, but also what they're looking to pay in terms of a monthly lease amount.
Okay. For all you guys that want some 2.5 licensed spectrum, there's been several vendors at the show that provide equipment in that band, and this is the first opportunity, effective time for people to get some spectrum without doing all the hard work yourself. And so yeah, so reach out to Liz. Contact information will be there on the screen somewhere. And anything else?
Yeah, no, that's about it. Yeah, just contact us if you have any questions. But contact us soon because this is all going to happen pretty quickly.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.